Hi everyone, it's Astroferret with the Astro weather for Monday the 29th of June. When the moon moves into Capricorn this morning, we will find things becoming slower and more serious. We approach things with a sense of responsibility and maturity. Moon in Capricorn is concerned with building something that will endure and with securing a lasting reputation. It's ambitious and ready to put the work in to achieve. Moon in Capricorn appreciates the past and its values. It's not a showy or extroverted energy. It's happy to be working steadily at something behind the scenes. The first aspect for Capricorn moon is a trine to Chiron in Taurus. Capricorn moon resonates well with the Chiron in Taurus objective to create material stability and security. It knows that this will make a stable base from which to build on its ambitions. Capricorn moon knows the value of a strong bottom line, but that's not the core motivation for Capricorn moon, which is more about earning respect and recognition and leaving a lasting legacy. This is a great aspect for creating a realistic budget or checking our accounts. It's also apt for beginning courses or programs of study to upskill and learn to build our confidence and capability. In the evening, Capricorn moon makes a square aspect to Neptune in Aries. Neptune in Aries symbolizes our dream or vision for the future, and it's a bold, innovative, and highly individual sort of vision. The pioneering, daring character of Aries is at odds with the conservative and careful outlook of Capricorn, and the nebulous, dreamy nature of a Neptunian vision, too vague and intangible too. Aries and Capricorn are both ambitious. Aries has the drive and inspiration, and Capricorn has the stamina and the structure. If they could collaborate, it's a winning combination of energies, but they don't work comfortably together. We might find we have the desire to dream and rest and envisage possibilities and then feel pulled down to earth by the tasks that have to be done. Dreary responsibilities weigh heavy, and cold reality is chilling. Mercury begins a retrograde period this evening, which will last through most of the month. Mercury moves direct again from the 23rd of July and be out of its post-shadow by the 6th of August. The phenomenon of Mercury retrograde, which typically occurs 3 times a year, has caught the public imagination, with understanding focusing on potential communication and tech breakdowns and dire warnings regarding purchases and travel. Well, it is possible that such difficulties might occur, but those potential difficulties can be circumvented by sensible precautions like backing up our data, checking the fine print and the details of transactions, and taking extra care during journeys, perhaps leaving time for possible delays. We can't just do nothing for nearly a month. The real work of a Mercury retrograde is that of an internal mental review of things related, in this case, to Cancerian issues and concerns, and the concerns of the house where the retrograde occurs in our chart. It's a time of reflection, review, and rethinking. We might find ourselves going back over ideas and actions occurring since Mercury entered the pre-shadow degrees on June the 12th. We might find that any major decisions we make during the retrograde are ultimately reversed in time. But this is not necessarily a loss or a difficulty if we've been careful in the first instance. Mercury rules learning, thinking, and mental processes. So during this time, we're typically more introspective. It's a brilliant time to revise and consolidate learning. And some people believe that those of us born with Mercury retrograde in a birth chart find this a particularly positive and fortuitous period. Perhaps in the wider world, issues regarding the safeguarding of children and families will come under the spotlight. Perhaps decisions will be made regarding age restrictions in social media or consideration given to the impact of AI on learning. Cancer also relates to national and tribal identity, and changing views on this might find their way into headlines and debate. Personally, we might have a personal plan for using the Mercury retrograde weeks, particularly if we know which astrological house of our birth chart is affected and the corresponding life areas that will be impacted. Well, I hope you have a brilliant day, everybody. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.